Arizona 90-hour salesperson pre-licensing course. Now that you understand how to schedule, prepare for, and complete your Pearson VUE state exam, this final part of your orientation outlines exactly what you'll be learning throughout your 90-hour Arizona real estate salesperson pre-licensing course. This section connects everything you've learned so far, from ADRI rules and course structure to exam preparation, and introduces the curriculum that will guide you through the next phase of your education. This is a self-paced, online-only course designed to meet all Arizona Department of Real Estate ADRI requirements. You can complete up to 9 hours per day, with 1 full year allowed from the date of purchase. Audio narration is available throughout the course. Simply click the image of the instructor at the top left of each lesson to listen as the material is read aloud. Each section includes interactive quizzes, review exercises, and a chapter exam to help reinforce your knowledge and prepare you for the state test. Course purpose and learning goals. Build a comprehensive understanding of Arizona real estate laws and administrative rules. Master the principles and practices of real estate used nationwide and specific to Arizona transactions. Develop the ability to interpret contracts, disclosures, and agency relationships accurately. Strengthen decision-making through ethical reasoning and fiduciary responsibility. Prepare to pass both the Arizona state exam and the national exam on your first attempt. Levels of mastery. Level 1. Recall, identify, define, and describe fundamental terms and laws. Level 2. Application. Demonstrate understanding through practical examples and real-world scenarios. Level 3. Analysis. Evaluate complex situations, apply laws and principles, and justify decisions professionally. Arizona state-specific curriculum. 1. Arizona Real Estate Regulatory Framework. Sources of Arizona real estate law. Role and powers of the Arizona Department of Real Estate. ADRA. Licensing requirements and regulated activities. Real Estate Recovery Fund and consumer protection provisions. 2. Arizona Consumer Protection Laws. Arizona Consumer Fraud Act, 1967. Statute of Frauds, as applied to real estate, Arizona Fair Housing Laws, and enforcement. Arizona Homestead Exemptions and Protections. 3. Advertising Compliance. Advertising rules for licensees, promotional incentives and contests. Development advertising requirements, broker supervision, and advertising accountability. 4. Arizona Agency. Types and creation of agency relationships, agency duties and fiduciary obligations. Arizona case law on clients and customers. Termination of agency relationships. 5. Licensee duties and disclosures. Material and seller disclosure obligations. Conflicts of interest and compensation disclosures. Competency and experience disclosures. Timing of performance and resolving agent disputes. 6. Professional competency and practice areas. Maintaining professional standards. Specialized property types. Residential, commercial, vacant land. Niche practice areas. New home sales. Property management. Timeshares. 7. Reasonable skill and care. Licensee duty of care. Understanding property taxes and special assessments. Arizona utility oversight and environmental regulation. 8. Real estate contracts. Employment agreements and agency contracts. Purchase contracts. Elements. Consideration. Contingencies. And closing costs and prorations at closing possession, delivery, and title transfer. 9. Critical business services in a transaction, escrow processes and responsibilities. Title insurance and title transfer procedures. Mortgage lending and financing fundamentals. 10. Ownership and encumbrances, forms of ownership and estates, liens and lien priority, types of deeds and deed requirements, homeowners associations and restrictive covenants, easements and other encumbrances. 11. Foreclosure and short sale processes. Arizona anti-deficiency statutes, trustee sales and foreclosure timelines, short sales and deeds in lieu of foreclosure. 12. Resource guide and state reference materials. Review of key Arizona revised statutes. Title 32 and Title 33. commissioner's rules and ADRI policies, commonly used forms and disclosure checklists. National General Exam Curriculum. 1. Real property characteristics, legal descriptions, and property use. Real versus personal property, fixtures, and trade fixtures. Economic and physical characteristics of real estate, methods of legal description and surveys. Public powers, police power. Eminent domain, taxation, escheat. Private land use controls. CC&Rs, HOAs, easements, encroachments. 2. Forms of ownership, transfer, and title recording ownership types and estates. Freehold and leasehold estates, liens and lien priority, deeds, title transfer, and recording requirements. 3. Property value and appraisal, market value principles and economic influences, appraisal process and federal regulation, valuation methods, cost, income, and market comparison, broker price opinions and comparative market analyses. 4. Real estate contracts and agency contract types, formation and validity, contract performance, and remedies for breach, agency creation, duties, and termination, licensee obligations, and fiduciary responsibilities. 5. Real estate practice and professional conduct, broker responsibilities and supervision listing, buyer-broker and property management agreements, fair housing and ADA compliance risk management, antitrust, fraud, and insurance coverage. 6. Property disclosures and environmental issues, hazardous materials and environmental hazards, federal and state environmental laws, CERCLO, SARA, EPA oversight, flood zones, wetlands, and environmental assessments. Disclosure responsibilities and liability. 7. Financing and settlement, conventional and government-backed loans, loan clauses and lender requirements, federal lending laws, TILA, RE-SPA, TRID, ECOA, closing disclosures and settlement procedures. 8. Real estate math calculations, property area and valuation formulas, loan, interest, and amortization calculations, commission, prorations, debits, and credits, return on investment, appreciation, depreciation, and taxation. Orientation. Wrap up. At this point, you've completed your course orientation. You now understand how your progress is tracked and authenticated through ADRI compliance systems such as BioSig ID, how to schedule and prepare for your Pearson VUE state licensing exam, what to expect in your Arizona-specific and national curriculum, the structure and flow of the entire 90-hour course. Your next step is to begin Chapter 1, Arizona Real Estate Regulatory Framework. Take your time, stay consistent with your study plan, and remember, this program is built to ensure your success on the state exam and beyond. Welcome to Dodd's School of Real Estate. Your journey officially begins here.